The Zen Agent. The Sage's Guide to Less Work, More Wealth, Wisdom, and Well-Being with Amazing Clients for Life. Kevin and I wrote The Zen Agent to show that insurance sales doesn't have to mean stress, exhaustion, or compromise. There is a better way. With my time-tested philosophy of balance, wellness, and human connection, and Kevin Upton's 2 decades of frontline insurance expertise and unique perspective on life, this book gives seasoned veterans hope for a better day, and newer young agents a blueprint for a balanced life as a high-achieving agent, where agents work less, serve more deeply, and build lives of wealth, wisdom, and well-being. I will be reading the book to you. I am J.R. Wheeler, the Sage, and co-author of The Zen Agent and Ninja Agent with Kevin Upton. The book was published by Justina James Publishing. Preface. I didn't set out to write another how-to book for insurance agents. The world has enough scripts, closing tricks, and hustle manuals. What it doesn't have enough of are guides to living well while serving others. Over the years, I've met agents who were hardworking, dedicated, and skilled. Yet they were exhausted. They chased cheap leads, worked endless hours, and measured their worth by production charts. Many had good incomes, but little joy, little peace, and even less time for the people they loved. I know that struggle because I've lived it too, and I also know there's another way. The Zen Agent was born from a simple but powerful truth. When you serve first, wealth, freedom, and well-being follow. When you design your business around your life, not the other way around, you become not only a better agent, but a better parent, spouse, friend, and human being. This book is an invitation into that way of living. It's not theory. It's a blend of real stories, practical tools, and timeless wisdom I've gathered from decades of business, coaching, and living as the Sage. Inside, you'll find not only strategies for attracting better clients and closing with integrity, but also daily practices for protecting your health, your calm, and your relationships. You'll learn how to stop overselling, start listening, and serve seniors with honor. You'll discover why so-called expensive leads are actually the cheapest, and how referrals and retention can become your greatest wealth. But more than that, I hope you'll find yourself in these pages. The part of you that longs for more balance, more clarity, more purpose. The part of you that knows there must be a way to work less, earn more, and live better. You don't have to grind yourself into the ground to be successful. You don't have to choose between financial freedom and peace of mind. You don't have to sacrifice your family or your health for the sake of production. You can be prosperous, calm, ethical, and joyful. You can be a servant-hearted agent, a trusted guide, and a leader in your community. That's the path of the Zen Agent, and if you choose to walk it, you won't walk alone. The Orbit Inner Circle is here, a community of like-minded agents committed to success, serenity, and service. This book is the beginning. The rest is the life you create. See you in Orbit. Introduction: The Sage Way. On a Tuesday in October, an agent named Jake sat in his parked car outside a client's home and stared at a spreadsheet that didn't love him back. He'd chased cheap leads all month, dialed until his ears rang, and closed just enough business to feel exhausted, but not enough to feel alive. He rubbed the bridge of his nose, took a breath, and decided, for once, not to sprint. Inside, a widow named Mrs. Alvarez made tea. Jake left his pitch book closed and asked a different opening question. "Before we talk plans, what matters most to you right now?" Her answer wasn't about premiums. It was about her doctor, her prescriptions, and her fear of making a mistake alone. Jake listened. He recommended a plan that paid him less but served her best. She hugged him at the door, then sent her sister, her neighbor, and half her church. That single expensive lead, nurtured with patience, became the best month of his career and the first night he'd been home for dinner all week. This book is for the moment Jake chose presence over pressure. It's for every agent who senses there must be a better way, less grind, more grace, fewer hours, greater income, premium service and a premium life without pretending to be a monk or a machine. Welcome to the Zen Agent, what this book is and isn't. It isn't another hustle manual. It isn't a bag of closing tricks. It isn't a sermon to suffer now and live later. It is a handbook for designing a calm, prosperous, and ethical practice, rooted in a servant's heart, powered by systems, sustained by wellness, and multiplied by community. It's the Sage way. Listen deeply, solve precisely, stay present, and let excellence compound. You'll learn how to work less, earn more by focusing on qualified demand, not endless noise. Serve first, sell second, and watch trust, referrals, and renewals explode. Use premium leads wisely, and why the high sticker price often produces the lowest net cost per client per year. Master the numbers, cold versus warm, CPL, LTV, retention, without becoming a spreadsheet. Protect and honor seniors with clarity, patience, and plain language choices. Sleep, hydrate, breathe, and move, because your nervous system is a sales system. Build a community, orbit inner circle, where you're coached, seen, and never alone. When I stopped pushing and started listening, my close rate doubled. Maria, Florida, the paradox of premium leads. You'll hear this refrain throughout the book. Expensive isn't costly, not when quality, fit, and timing are aligned. Cheap leads often make you feel busy, but bleed your calendar. Premium, well-qualified, leads feel quiet and pay you twice. Once at enrollment, again in referrals and retention. We'll show you the net cost lens. Cost per lead, CPL, is not the same as cost per loyal client, CPLC. Include close rate, average commission, persistency, cross-sell, and referral rate. Then ask, which path gives me profit and my evenings back? Jake didn't become free by dialing more. He became free by serving better prospects, better, and by never overselling. Servant first, agent second. A servant agent listens to understand, not to reply. You'll use 5 questions that uncover the client's true world. Doctors, drugs, fears, budget, timeline, and you'll make recommendations you can sleep on. You'll carry a simple pledge, the Senior Safeguard Promise. 1. I will explain in plain language. 2. I will recommend the best fit, even if it pays me less. 3. I will not rush your decision. 4. I will document your doctors and prescriptions before advising. 5. I will give you my cell and actually answer it. 6. I will review your coverage annually. Together, honor that promise and you'll earn something algorithms can't buy. Trust. Trust becomes retention. Retention becomes referrals. Referrals become your best life. Seniors don't want the cheapest plan or the fanciest plan. They want an agent who listens and protects them. Ellen, North Carolina. Your nervous system is a sales system. Burnout mutates into urgency, and urgency scares people. We'll treat wellness as a performance edge. Sleep, 7 to 8 hours. Protect your first 90 minutes at night and first 90 minutes in the morning. Water and air. Hydrate early, filter your water, improve air quality where you work. Breath. Box breathe before every appointment. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Movement. 10-minute walk between calls, sunlight at lunch. Stillness. Daily 10 to 20-minute meditation. You'll get scripts. You don't need a monk's cave. You need a few repeatable anchors that make you a calmer human and a clearer guide. The best close rate booster I ever found was a good night's sleep. Mike, Arizona. The Orbit Method. This book weaves philosophy with playbook. You'll build an elegant, light practice. 1. Quality in. Invest in premium leads and warm. Referrals. 2. Calm intake. 5 questions, 2 confirmations, 1. Clear summary. 3. Precise advice. The best fit solution, explained, plainly. 4. World-class service. Follow-up, annual reviews, rapid response. 5. Referrals, gently. Ask with gratitude. Make it easy to say yes. 6. Always learning, coachable, reflective, generous. 7. Community, daily meditations, weekly coaching, quarterly rallies, annual cruise. Because your circle shapes your slope. You'll see how technology, AI agents, smart CRMs, scheduling, text prompts, supports, but never replaces your human presence. Systems clear your runway. Your presence lands the plane. How to use this book. Read a chapter, practice a page. Every chapter ends with a micro exercise and one metric. Adopt before you adapt. Run the baseline playbook for 2 weeks before customizing. Share wins and lessons. In Orbit Inner Circle, your progress powers the whole community. Keywords you'll see. Sage story, a real-world lesson, playbook, step-by-step scripts and checklists. Numbers, short math that clarifies your next move. Zen practice, a 3 to 10 minute wellness anchor. Ethics, standards that protect seniors and your name. The Zen Agent Manifesto. I am a servant first, an agent second. I trade pressure for presence and pitch for listening. I recommend the best solution, even if it pays me less today. I measure net freedom, not just gross revenue. I keep my promises. I call back. I review annually. I care for my body and mind. My clients feel that care. I belong to a circle that sharpens me and a family that sees me. I grow in skill and wisdom, or I am not done growing. I treat every senior with honor. I work fewer hours and live a bigger life. Sign it, date it, put it where you see it. When the old grind whispers, work more, you'll answer, no, work better. Your first 5 minutes, do this today. 1. Breathe, 1 minute. In through the nose 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. Repeat 4 times. 2. Affirm, 1 minute. I earn trust by listening deeply. I recommend only what serves my client's best interest. Premium leads, premium service, premium life. 3. Prepare, 2 minutes. Write the 5 intake questions on a note card. Take it to every meeting or call. 4. Protect, 1 minute. Copy the Senior Safeguard Promise. Commit to giving it to every new client. That's 5 minutes to feel different before you do anything differently. A note from the Sage. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to trade your evenings for your ego. You need a calm plan, a clean heart, and a circle that holds you to your best. The rest compounds. This book is our handshake and our shared path. As you read, you'll hear stories of agents who stopped sprinting and started serving, and who now work fewer hours, earn more, travel, sleep, love, and lead. You'll also meet their struggles. We don't hide the hard parts. We turn them into the stepping stones of your practice. When you're ready, join us each morning for a short Zoom meditation. Bring your breath, your coffee, and your intention to be the kind of professional people can trust with their parents, their prescriptions, and their peace of mind. Then come to a quarterly rally. Then sail with us when the year is done, not because you have to escape your life, but because you learned how to live it. Chapter 1. The Sage Agent Awakens. Ethan had been in the business for 9 years, and it showed. His phone never stopped buzzing. His email inbox was a landfill of urgent messages. His leads, cheap, plentiful, and cold, kept him chained to his headset late into the night. He was exhausted, short-tempered with his kids, and hiding behind fake smiles with clients. One Friday afternoon, after a week of 22 appointments and just 3 enrollments, Ethan looked at his calendar and saw something that stopped him cold. 47 more calls scheduled for next week. He shut his laptop and whispered, "I can't keep doing this." The breaking point. Ethan wasn't lazy. He worked harder than most, but the harder he worked, the less he seemed to gain. His income plateaued, his stress skyrocketed, and his family barely saw him. He was a prisoner of his own hustle. Many agents know this feeling. The industry tells you, grind harder, dial faster, buy more leads, stack more policies. But no one tells you the hidden cost, your peace of mind, your relationships, your health, your soul. The grind promises freedom, but it rarely delivers. The awakening. One morning, on the verge of burnout, Ethan tried something different. He stopped chasing. He slowed down. He decided to treat each conversation not as a transaction, but as a sacred trust. Instead of bulldozing through a script, he started asking deeper questions. What matters most to you about your health coverage? What worries you at night when you think about insurance? What would make this process feel easy for you? To his surprise, clients opened up. They leaned in. They shared their fears, hopes, and real needs. Ethan realized something powerful. When you listen with a servant's heart, clients sell themselves. His close rate doubled, not because he worked harder, but because he worked wiser. The Sage shift. This was Ethan's awakening. He learned what so many top producers eventually discover. More leads does not equal more freedom. Cheap leads often cost more in the long run. Service beats selling. The best policy is the one that truly fits, even if it pays less. Retention is wealth. One loyal client is worth 10 one-and-done sales. Well-being is a sales system. Sleep, calm, clarity, and energy matter more than hustle. Community creates slope. Growth is easier when you're surrounded by others walking the same path. Ethan's business didn't explode overnight, but slowly, he built a different kind of practice. Fewer calls, better clients, more referrals, more evenings with his family. A sense of calm he thought was gone forever. The invitation. If you've ever felt like Ethan, overworked, underfulfilled, on the edge of burnout, then the Zen Agent is your path forward. This book is your invitation to work fewer hours while earning more. Build amazing, loyal clients who refer you gladly. Create a premium life filled with family, travel, and peace of mind. Grow as a servant leader, not a stressed-out salesperson. Join a community of like-minded agents who live this way every day. This isn't theory. It's the lived reality of servant agents around the country. It's the path of the sage. Wisdom, calm, wealth, and well-being, all flowing from one decision to serve first and sell second. Welcome to your awakening. Chapter 2. Servant First, Agent Second. The story of Maria. Maria had been in insurance for only 2 years, but already felt the pressure of quotas and commission charts. She was told, always aim for the highest paying plan. So she did. She memorized scripts, highlighted shiny features, and pushed hard. One afternoon, she met Mrs. Daniels, a retired teacher living on a tight budget. Maria launched into her pitch, until Mrs. Daniels held up a hand. "I'm sorry, honey," she said gently. "You're not listening. I don't care about gym memberships or rewards points. I need to know if I can keep my doctor and afford my prescriptions." Maria froze. She realized she had been selling a product, not serving a person. That day, she changed everything. She slowed down, asked open questions, and really listened. She recommended a plan that paid her less commission, but fit Mrs. Daniels perfectly. The relief on her client's face was priceless. Within a month, Maria had 5 referrals from Mrs. Daniels' book club. When I stopped pushing and started listening, my close rate doubled. Maria, Florida. The SAGE principle, service over sales. Most agents chase the quick commission. The SAGE agent takes the counterintuitive path, serve first, sell second. When you lead with a servant's heart, several things happen. Trust rises. Clients feel safe because you're not forcing them into a box. Retention increases. Happy clients stay. Referrals flow. People send friends to the agent who listens, not the one who pressures. Stress decreases. You don't have to perform. You simply guide. Remember, clients don't want the cheapest plan or the fanciest plan. They want the right plan. The playbook, the 5 listening questions. Before showing a single brochure, Ask these 5 questions. 1. What matters most to you in your coverage? 2. Who are your current doctors, and how important is it to keep them? 3. What prescriptions do you take regularly? 4. How comfortable are you with your monthly budget? 5. What's your biggest worry when it comes to health? Coverage? Write their answers down, repeat them back. Then, and only then, begin showing options. This simple shift transforms you from salesperson to trusted guide. Zen practice, the pre-appointment pause. Before each call or meeting, take 1 minute to reset. 1. Close your eyes. 2. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds. 3. Hold for 4 seconds. 4. Exhale slowly for 6 seconds. 5. Say silently, I am here to listen. I am here to serve. This practice calms your nervous system, sharpens your listening, and sets your tone. Clients feel the difference. The takeaway. Being a Zen agent means shifting your identity. You are not just a closer. You are a counselor, a guide, a protector. When you serve first, the sale takes care of itself. Chapter 3. The Zen of Selling. The story of David. David had been an insurance agent for 15 years. He prided himself on his energy, his quick wit, and his ability to handle objections. He could talk for hours about plan features, and most of his training focused on mastering rebuttals. But despite his hustle, David felt drained. He won sales, but often lost clients within a year. He sensed people agreed with him to end the conversation, not because they trusted him. Then something surprising happened. At a networking event, he watched another agent, quieter, calmer, slower. Instead of firing off answers, she paused after every question. She spoke simply, using short sentences, and left space for silence. Clients leaned in. They asked her more questions. They smiled, relaxed, and opened up. David realized she wasn't selling harder, she was selling calmer. The Sage principle: calm is contagious. In Zen philosophy, presence carries power. In sales, calm presence outperforms pressure. When you rush, clients retreat. When you pressure, clients resist. When you pause, clients reflect. When you simplify, clients decide. The Zen agent doesn't push harder. They clear space for the client's own decision to emerge. Think of selling not as wrestling, but as guiding. The calmest guide earns the most trust. The playbook, the Zen sales call. 1. Begin with breath. Take 1 calming breath before you speak. 2. Ask, don't tell. Use open-ended questions. From Chapter 2. 3. Pause after answers. Count 1,000, 2 1,000 before replying. 4. Simplify options. Never show more than 3. Explain each in 1 sentence. 5. Invite reflection. Say, take a moment. What feels right to you? This slows the pace, lowers tension, and makes the client feel respected. Zen practice, the power of silence. During your next call, practice intentional silence. After asking a question, stay quiet for 3 full seconds. Resist the urge to fill the gap. Let the client process, think, and reveal what matters. Clients will often share their real concerns in those quiet moments, the concerns that close the sale. The takeaway: the Zen agent understands that true persuasion comes not from pressure, but from presence. Calm is contagious. Simplicity sells. Silence speaks. When you embody calm confidence, you stop sounding like every other salesperson and start being remembered as a trusted sage. Chapter 4. The Paradox of Premium Leads. The story of Johnny. Johnny was proud of being efficient. He bought the cheapest leads he could find, $40 a piece, and bragged about how many dials he made each week. On paper, it looked impressive. Hundreds of calls, dozens of conversations, a few sales. But Kevin was exhausted. His close rate was low, his cancellations were high, and referrals were non-existent. His family complained that he was always locked in his office, working the phones. Then a mentor challenged him. Try premium leads for 1 month. Yes, they'll cost more up front, but watch what happens. Johnny hesitated. Spending $1,500 a month to join the club and $100 per lead felt insane, but he gave it a shot. What happened stunned him. His close rate jumped from 5% to 30%. His clients were easier to work with, stayed longer, and referred friends. For the first time in years, Johnny had time for dinner with his family because he wasn't chained to the phone all day. Johnny learned the sage truth. Cheap leads cost more, premium leads pay more. The sage principle, cost versus value. Most agents focus on cost per lead, CPL. Zen agents focus on cost per loyal client, CPLC. Cheap leads look safe, but carry hidden costs, time wasted, higher rejection, low retention, zero referrals. Premium leads feel risky up front, but carry hidden wealth, trust, loyalty, retention, referrals, and freedom. The paradox is simple. The more you invest in quality up front, the less you spend over time, and the more you earn in both money and life. The playbook, the net cost lens. When evaluating leads, always ask. 1. Close rate. What percent of these leads convert? 2. Average commission. What do I earn per sale? 3. Retention months. How long do they stay on the books? 4. Referral multiplier. How many new clients do they bring me? 5. Net cost. After all of the above, which lead type actually gives me the lowest cost per loyal client? Quick comparison example. Cheap leads, $50 each. 100 leads equals $5,000 spend. 6% close rate equals 6 sales. Low retention, low referrals, profit small, hours high. Premium leads, $200 each. 100 leads equals $20,000 spend. 30% close rate equals 30 sales. Higher retention, high referrals, profit massive, hours fewer. Zen practice, the wealth breath. Before you balk at a lead price, take one slow breath and remind yourself, I invest in quality because I value my time, my clients, and my life. Expensive is often cheap. Cheap is often costly. Breathe that truth in until you feel the calm confidence to invest wisely. The takeaway. The grind is fueled by cheap leads. Freedom is fueled by premium leads. When you shift your focus from cost to value, you step into the sage path. Fewer calls, better clients, more referrals, and a life of abundance. The paradox is real. The most expensive lead is often the cheapest path to wealth and well-being. Chapter 5. Solutions, Not Sales. The story of Sharon. Sharon had been in the business long enough to know the temptation, the higher commission plan. One afternoon, she sat across from Mr. Miller, a retired mechanic living on Social Security and a small pension. Sharon had 2 options on her desk. Plan A. Paid her $200 more commission, but carried higher co-pays. Plan B. Paid less commission, but kept Mr. Miller's preferred doctor and saved him money on prescriptions. She paused, took a breath, and remembered her promise. Serve first, sell second. She chose Plan B. Mr. Miller's eyes lit up with relief. He shook her hand twice. I trust you, he said. You didn't just sell me something. You took care of me. Within months, Mr. Miller had referred his daughter, his fishing buddy, and his church pastor. The plan that paid Sharon less at first made her far more in the end. The sage principle, fit beats fee. Short-term commission is tempting. Long-term trust is priceless. Zen agents always offer the best solution for the client's true needs, even if it pays less today. Why? Because trust compounds. Clients who feel cared for stay for years. Referrals multiply. Honesty is magnetic. Stress decreases. No second guessing, no regrets, no churn. Wealth grows. Retention and referrals always outpace a quick bonus. Remember, solutions earn clients. Sales earn transactions. The playbook, the solution sequence. Before recommending a plan, run through this sequence. 1. Listen deeply. Use the 5 listening questions. Chapter 2. 2. Summarize back. Repeat the client's top 2 to 3 concerns in their own words. 3. Filter options. Eliminate any plan that doesn't fit their doctor's, prescriptions, or budget. 4. Present. Simply, offer no more than 3 options. Highlight the best fit first. 5. Explain why. Connect the dots. This keeps your doctor, lowers your prescription costs, and fits your budget. 6. Confirm comfort. Ask, how does this feel to you? When clients feel understood and supported, they close themselves. Zen practice, the service pause. Before presenting options, pause and say silently, "This is not about my commission. This is about their peace of mind." That single reminder transforms the energy of the room. The takeaway. The Zen agent knows the truth. Solutions beat sales. When you stop chasing the biggest paycheck and start delivering the best fit, you become more than an agent. You become a trusted sage. And trusted sages are never short on clients, referrals, or freedom. Chapter 6. The Path to More and Better Products. The Story of Ellen. Ellen had helped Mrs. Rodriguez enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan. A month later, she called to check in, not to sell, but to serve. "How's the plan working for you?" Ellen asked. Mrs. Rodriguez sighed in relief. "It's good, but I'm worried about dental. I had to cancel an appointment because of the cost." Ellen smiled. "Let's look at dental options that fit your budget." She added a low-cost supplemental dental plan that solved the problem. 3 weeks later, Mrs. Rodriguez called back. "Can you help my sister too? She needs hearing coverage." By serving the whole person, not just closing the first plan, Ellen uncovered natural opportunities for more products, better solutions, and deeper trust. Serving the whole person brings more opportunities than chasing the next sale. Ellen, North Carolina. The Sage Principle. Depth over breadth. Zen agents don't chase more products for the sake of selling. They focus on serving clients deeply, solving problems as they arise. This approach creates more value for the client, holistic protection and peace of mind, more revenue for the agent, additional lines, cross-sells, upsells, stronger retention, clients stick when one agent handles their world, more referrals, happy clients talk about agents who take care of everything. The secret? Solve first, offer second. Playbook, the whole person framework. Use this framework to identify opportunities naturally. 1. Check in. 30 days after enrollment, call and ask, "How's it going?" 2. Listen for gaps. Dental, vision, hearing, long. Term care, life insurance, final expense, wellness programs. 3. Offer holistic care. "I noticed you mentioned dental. Would you like me to explore coverage that helps with that?" 4. Add only what fits. Never overwhelm. Add one solution at a time tied to their stated need. 5. Keep notes. Track client life events. New, grandchild, move, retirement. Each creates a service moment. Zen practice, the whole person mindset. Before every client call, affirm silently, "I serve the whole person, not just the policy. I listen for gaps, offer solutions, and protect their peace." This keeps your focus on caring, not chasing. The takeaway. The Zen agent doesn't upsell. They uplift. By listening, checking in, and serving holistically, you create more value for your client and more abundance in your life. When you serve the whole person, you become more than an agent. You become their lifelong guide. Chapter 7. The Art of Referrals. The Story of Sharon. After enrolling Mrs. Patel in a Medicare plan, Sharon did something most agents skip. She wrote a handwritten thank you card. Inside she wrote, "It's an honor to serve you. If you know anyone else I can help with the same care, I'd be grateful for the introduction. I promise to treat them just as I've treated you." 2 weeks later, Sharon got a call. "My sister needs help. Can I give her your number?" Within 3 months, that one thank you card turned into 5 new clients. Sharon learned that referrals don't come from pressure. They come from gratitude. I stopped chasing strangers. Now my best clients bring me their best friends. Sharon, Ohio. The Sage Principle. Referrals are trust multiplied. Referrals are the highest form of compliment. They signal not just satisfaction, but loyalty. The Zen Agent doesn't ask for referrals with pushy scripts. Instead, they create experiences worth sharing and invite clients gently to spread the word. Why referrals matter: lower cost. Referral leads cost almost nothing. Higher trust. Referred clients arrive warm and ready. Longer retention. They already believe in you. Better ROI. Each referral compounds into more. The playbook. 3 gentle referral practices. 1. The gratitude note after enrollment. Send a handwritten thank you. Close with, "If you know someone else I can." Serve. I'd be honored. 2. The check-in call. At 30 days, call and ask, "How's everything? Going with your plan?" If they're happy, "I'm glad to hear it." If a friend or family member needs the same peace of mind, I'd love to help them too. 3. The annual review invite. At renewal, say, "I'd be happy to review." Coverage for your friends or family at no cost. I want everyone you love to feel as cared for as you do. Zen practice. The referral blessing. After finishing an enrollment, pause and silently affirm, "I've served this client well. If I've earned the right, they will naturally send me others I can serve." This mindset turns referrals into an act of service, not self-promotion. The takeaway: referrals are not about asking, they're about earning. The Zen Agent creates experiences so trustworthy, so caring, that clients want to share. When you treat every client like family, your business becomes family grown. Referrals become your warmest leads, your lowest costs, and your greatest compliment. Chapter 8. Staying in Orbit. The Story of Marcus. Marcus had a problem many agents envy. He was good at closing, but his clients kept drifting away. They signed up, disappeared, and too often switched to another agent the next year. One day, a longtime client told him bluntly, "I only hear from you when you want to sell me something." That stung. So Marcus built a simple system of touches, not to sell, but to serve. A birthday card, a quarterly newsletter with health tips, a quick check-in call every 6 months. How's your coverage treating you? The result? His retention rate shot up, referrals increased, his business stabilized. Marcus realized the difference between agents who hustle and agents who thrive is simple. The ones who thrive keep clients in orbit. Retention isn't complicated. It's consistency. Marcus, California. The Sage Principle. Retention is wealth. New leads cost money. Retained clients generate money. The Zen Agent understands that long-term wealth comes not from the first sale, but from the relationship that follows. Retention compounds. Every year a client stays is more profit. Referrals multiply. Engaged clients share your name. Stability increases. A solid book smooths out lean months. Trust deepens. Consistent touches prove you care beyond the sale. The playbook, Orbit Touchpoints. Create a calendar of touchpoints to keep every client in orbit. 1. 30-day check-in. Call to ask how the plan is. Working. Second quarterly touch. Newsletter, email, or postcard with helpful tips. Third birthday card, handwritten when possible. Fourth annual review. Reach out before renewal. Update needs and coverage. 5. Surprise and delight. Send a thank you note, or Small gesture after a referral. Pro tip: automate what you can, email, SMS reminders, but personalize at least one touch every quarter. Zen practice: the anchor reminder. Before making a follow-up call, pause and say silently, "I'm not here to sell. I'm here to anchor this relationship." This mindset shifts your tone from transactional to caring, and clients feel it instantly. The takeaway: the Zen agent doesn't just win clients, they keep them. Staying in orbit is about consistent, thoughtful touches that show you care long after enrollment. When you retain clients, you build wealth. When you deepen relationships, you build legacy. Chapter 9: The Zen Agent Lifestyle. The story of Lisa. Lisa was a top producer. Her numbers sparkled on every leaderboard. But her personal life told another story: missed birthdays, stress headaches, late nights at the kitchen table returning client calls. She had the income she dreamed of, but not the life she wanted. Then, after a health scare, she asked herself a hard question: what's the point of being successful if I don't have the time or energy to enjoy it? Lisa restructured her business. She invested in higher quality leads. She tightened her schedule to 4 focused hours a day. She automated her follow-ups and joined a community of like-minded agents. She started cooking dinners again. She planned trips with her husband. She rediscovered peace. And ironically, her income grew because her clarity and presence with clients were stronger than ever. Lisa became proof that the Zen Agent lifestyle is not about sacrifice. It's about design. I thought success was about grinding harder. Now I know success is about living better. Lisa, New York. The SAGE principle: design your business around your life. Most agents design their life around their business. Zen agents flip it. They design their business around their life. Why? Because money without time, health, and relationships is a hollow victory. The Zen Agent lifestyle means time freedom, work fewer, focused hours each day. Family first, be present for milestones and daily moments. Wellness as wealth, sleep, water, air, and calm energy are non-negotiable. Travel and joy, build margin for adventure, play, and community. Legacy, live as the kind of human whose example speaks louder than their income. The playbook: the 4-hour agent day. 1. Hour 1, power focus, top 3 client calls or lead. Conversations, high value first. 2. Hour 2, service and follow-up, check-ins, retention touches, referrals. 3rd hour. 3. Growth, training, learning products, improving skills. 4th hour. 4. Outreach or community, networking, social presence, local connections. Close the laptop, go live your life. Zen practice, the lifestyle check-in. Once a week, pause and ask, am I working the hours I want or just filling time? Did I show up fully for my family and health this week? What's one small joy I can schedule for next week? This reflection keeps you aligned with what matters most. The takeaway: the Zen Agent lifestyle is about integration, not isolation. Your work, health, family, and joy don't compete. They fuel each other. When you design your business around your life, you don't just become a better agent. You become a better spouse, parent, friend, neighbor, and human being. Chapter 10: Sleep, Energy, and Clarity. The story of Mike. Mike was sharp, hardworking, and determined. But lately, his edge was gone. He stumbled through appointments, forgot details, and felt irritable with clients. His solution? More coffee, more late nights, more grind. One morning, after a disastrous call where he mixed up 2 clients' prescriptions, Mike realized something. It wasn't his script, it was his state. He started small. He set a consistent bedtime. He cut caffeine after lunch. He swapped soda for filtered water. He opened his windows for fresh air and took a walk before his afternoon calls. Within 2 weeks, his energy shifted. He was calmer, clearer, and more focused. Clients noticed too. They trusted him more, booked more, and referred more. Mike discovered the secret every Zen agent knows. Your nervous system is your sales system. The best close rate booster I ever found was a good night's sleep. Mike, AZ. The Sage Principle. Wellness is wealth. Agents often sacrifice their health for their hustle. Zen agents know the opposite is true. When you care for your body and mind, your business thrives. 4 wellness pillars power the Zen agent. 1. Sleep. 7 to 8 hours nightly. Protect your first and last 90 minutes of the day. 2. Water. Drink clean. Filtered water. Aim for half. Your body weight in ounces daily. 3. Air. Fresh air and movement. Improve indoor air. Quality. 4. Stillness. Meditation, breath work, or prayer to reset the nervous system. The playbook. Daily Zen wellness routine. 1. Morning. 10 minutes sunlight plus movement. 16 ounces water before coffee. 5 deep breaths before your first call. 2. Midday. 10-minute walk after lunch. Refill water, stretch, breathe. 2-minute reset before next client. 3. Evening. Shut screens 60 minutes before bed. Journal 3 wins plus 1 gratitude. Sleep in a dark, cool, quiet room. Zen practice. The breath reset. Before every call or meeting, inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Hold for 2. Repeat 3 times. This resets your nervous system, lowers stress, and makes you present for the client. The takeaway: sleep, water, air, and stillness aren't luxuries. They're tools. They sharpen your mind, calm your voice, and make you magnetic to clients. The Zen agent doesn't burn out because they build energy daily. When your body and mind are cared for, your clients feel it, and your business grows. Chapter 11. Meditation and Affirmations for Agents. The story of Karen. Karen was talented, but she carried her stress everywhere, into her voice, her posture, even her client conversations. One day, a prospect said, "You sound as nervous as I feel." That moment cut deep. She realized she wasn't just selling policies, she was transmitting her state of mind. If she was anxious, clients absorbed it. If she was calm, clients trusted her. Karen began starting each day with 10 minutes of meditation and a handful of affirmations. Over time, her tone softened, her patience grew, and her confidence deepened. Clients noticed. They stayed longer, referred more, and even complimented her calm presence. Karen discovered a truth: your inner state sets the outer tone. When I calmed myself, I calmed my clients, and everything changed. Karen, Colorado. The Sage Principle: inner calm creates outer confidence. Meditation isn't about sitting on a mountain. It's about taking a few minutes daily to reset your nervous system and align your mind. Affirmations aren't wishful thinking. They're a way to program your focus and intention. For the Zen agent, these practices aren't optional. They're essential. The playbook. The daily Zen routine. Morning meditation, 5 to 10 minutes. 1. Sit comfortably, close your eyes. 2. Breathe slowly, in for 4, out for 6. 3. On each exhale, release stress. 4. On each inhale, repeat silently, calm, present, open. 5. End with gratitude for one client you serve. Pre-call reset, 60 seconds. 1. Take 3 deep breaths. 2. Say silently, "I am here to listen. I am here to serve." 3. Smile gently before dialing. Evening reflection, 3 minutes. 1. Write down 3 wins of the day. 2. Whisper gratitude for one challenge that taught you. 3. Close with, "Tomorrow I serve with fresh energy." Zen Agent Affirmations. Here are affirmations to rotate daily, spoken aloud, written, or silently repeated. I earn trust by listening deeply. I recommend only what serves my client's best interest. Premium leads, premium service, premium life. My calm presence creates clarity for them and for me. I am not here to push. I am here to guide. Each client is a person, not a policy. My wellness is my wealth. I am grateful for the clients who trust me today. I grow wiser with every conversation. I work fewer hours, but I live a bigger life. Zen practice, the one breath reset. Whenever you feel flustered, stop. Take one deep breath. Inhale calm. Exhale tension. Repeat your favorite affirmation silently. Then move forward. This takes less than 10 seconds, but can completely change the outcome of a call. The takeaway. Meditation and affirmations aren't extras. They're performance tools that set your tone, sharpen your listening, and align your energy. Clients don't just hear your words, they feel your presence. When you radiate calm, they trust you. When you speak affirmations into your day, you build the mindset of a Zen agent. Chapter 12. Serving Seniors with Honor. The story of Jenny. Jenny sat with Mr. and Mrs. Brown, a couple in their 70s. They had a thick stack of mailers, notes from other agents, and a look of pure exhaustion. Another agent had told them they needed a flashy new plan, one with bells and whistles, but it didn't include their doctors and raised their drug costs. The couple felt pressured, confused, and unsafe. Ellen pushed the paperwork aside and said, "Let's slow down. Tell me what really matters to you." An hour later, they weren't just relieved. They were smiling. She had helped them find a plan that fit their doctors, lowered their costs, and gave them peace of mind. Mr. Brown shook her hand with tears in his eyes. "Thank you for treating us like family." Seniors don't want the cheapest plan or the fanciest plan. They want an agent who listens and protects them. Jenny, North Carolina. The SAGE principle, honor before commission. Seniors face some of the most important financial and health decisions of their lives. They are often vulnerable to confusion, fear, and exploitation. The Zen agent's role is clear: protect, educate, and honor seniors as if they were your own parents. This means patience. Take time to explain, even if it means fewer appointments per day. Plain language. Remove jargon and acronyms. Transparency. Explain trade-offs honestly. Respect. Never pressure, never oversell, never take advantage. Commitment. Be available after the sale. The Senior Safeguard Pledge. Every Zen agent can carry this pledge and give it to every senior client. My promise to you. 1. I will always explain in plain language. 2. I will recommend the best fit, even if it pays me less. 3. I will not rush your decision. You deserve time to. Think. 4. I will document your doctors and prescriptions before advising. 5. I will give you my direct contact and actually answer. 6. I will review your coverage with you every year. Signed, your name. Date. This simple pledge communicates integrity, builds trust, and sets you apart. The playbook, serving seniors well. 1. Slow down, book longer appointments for seniors. They need space. 2. Teach, don't sell, walk them through options, step by step. 3. Repeat key points, confirm their understanding before moving on. 4. Write it down, provide a simple summary they can review later. 5. Check in, call a week after enrollment to answer questions. Zen practice, the parent test. Before recommending a plan, silently ask, would I give this advice to my own parent? If the answer is yes, proceed with confidence. If the answer is no, adjust. The takeaway. Serving seniors with honor is not only ethical, it's profitable. Seniors who feel cared for will stay loyal for years, and they will refer their friends and family. But more than that, it's the right thing to do. The Zen agent's reputation is built on trust, patience, and service. When you treat every senior with the dignity they deserve, you elevate not only your business, but the entire industry. Chapter 13. Wealth as a byproduct of service. The story of Anthony. Anthony used to chase money. Every morning he'd open his calendar and think only about commissions. He measured success by the size of his paycheck, and though his income looked good, he was restless. Clients didn't stay long. Referrals rarely came. His stress was constant. One day his mentor asked him, "What if you stopped chasing money and started chasing service?" Anthony decided to try. Instead of rushing through calls, he slowed down. He asked better questions, gave clearer explanations, and followed up more often. He recommended the right plan instead of the most profitable one. Within a year, something unexpected happened. His referrals doubled, his retention improved, and his income grew steadily. The more he served, the more he earned. Anthony discovered what every Zen agent learns: wealth follows service. I stopped chasing commissions. When I started chasing service, the money chased me. Anthony, Georgia. The Sage Principle. Money is the echo of service. Chasing money leads to burnout. Chasing service leads to abundance. Why? Service builds trust. Trust creates loyal clients. Loyal clients stay. Retention compounds wealth over years. Delighted clients share. Referrals multiply income without extra effort. Peace of mind returns. Stress fades when you focus on helping, not hustling. The Zen agent understands money is not the goal. It's the byproduct of a life of service. The playbook, the service compass. Use this compass to orient every client interaction. North. What does this client truly need today? South. How can I simplify this decision for them? East. What service will keep them secure tomorrow? West. How can I add unexpected value that delights them? If you answer these questions well, the commission takes care of itself. Zen practice. The abundance affirmation. Each morning repeat aloud, I serve first. I guide with honesty. Wealth flows as the echo of my service. This centers your day on purpose, not pressure. The takeaway. Wealth is not the prize. It's the proof. It's the natural result of doing right by people, day after day. The Zen agent doesn't measure success only in commissions. They measure it in peace of mind, strong relationships, loyal clients, and freedom of time. Money flows in abundance to those who put service first. When you stop chasing money and start serving deeply, you step into a paradoxical truth. The less you chase wealth, the more it chases you. Chapter 14. Wisdom in Action. The Story of Priya. Priya was successful by most measures. She had a steady book of business, a comfortable income, and loyal clients. But she noticed something unsettling. The industry was changing faster than she was learning. New products, new compliance rules, new technology. One day she lost a client to another agent, not because she did anything wrong, but because the other agent was better informed about a new plan option. That stung. Instead of getting defensive, Priya leaned in. She joined a study group, asked questions in her community, and committed to learning something new every week. She became known not just as my insurance agent, but as my insurance expert. Clients trusted her more deeply, and referrals flowed naturally. Priya discovered the sage truth. Knowledge shared is wisdom multiplied. When I stopped pretending I knew everything and started learning again, my business grew faster than ever. Priya, Illinois. The Sage Principle. Stay coachable, stay growing. The Zen agent is always a student. They know that wisdom isn't having all the answers. It's being humble enough to keep learning and generous enough to share what you know. Coachable agents grow. Pride blocks progress. Learning keeps you sharp. The industry evolves, so must you. Teaching deepens wisdom. Sharing what you know cements it. Community multiplies knowledge. One person's lesson becomes everyone's advantage. The playbook, the wisdom loop. 1. Learn. Read industry updates, attend trainings, ask questions. 2. Apply. Test new insights in your daily work. 3. Reflect. Journal what worked, what didn't, and why. 4. Share. Teach your team, your peers, or your inner circle. Every loop makes you sharper, calmer, and more valuable. Zen practice, the beginner's mind. Before each training, repeat silently. I have something to learn here. I have something to share here. This opens your mind to growth and reminds you that wisdom flows both ways. The takeaway: the Zen agent doesn't coast. They stay curious, coachable, and connected. They learn constantly, apply diligently, and share generously. Wisdom in action turns ordinary agents into trusted sages. And trusted sages are never short of clients, referrals, or peace of mind. Chapter 15. The Legacy of the Sage Agent. The Story of Robert. Robert was nearing retirement after 30 years as an insurance agent. At his farewell gathering, colleagues expected him to talk about numbers, policies written, commissions earned, bonuses collected. Instead, Robert held up a folder filled with handwritten letters. "These," he said, voice steady, "are my true commissions." Letters from clients who thanked him for protecting their families. Notes from seniors who felt safe because of his patience. Cards from children who grew up seeing him at their parents' kitchen tables. Robert reminded everyone of a simple truth: you can't take the money with you, but you can leave a legacy of trust, kindness, and service. My clients won't remember my production numbers. They'll remember how I treated them. Robert Washington. The Sage Principle: legacy outlives income. Income pays the bills. Legacy writes your story. The Zen agent knows that wealth matters, but what matters most is the impact you leave on people. Clients who felt protected and cared for. Families who saw you model balance, calm, and love. Communities who benefited from your generosity and example. Colleagues who learned from your wisdom. Legacy is built in the small daily choices: listening fully, serving first, living well. The playbook: building your legacy. 1. Serve generationally. Care for clients in a way that their children and grandchildren trust you too. 2. Document stories. Save thank you notes and client wins. They remind you why you serve. 3. Mentor freely. Share your wisdom with younger agents. 4th model balance: let your family see you live what you teach. 5. Give back. Sponsor local events, support charities, show up in your community. Zen practice: the legacy reflection. Once a month, ask yourself, what impact did I make this month beyond money? Who felt safer, calmer, or more cared for because of me? If I stopped tomorrow, what would people remember? Write your answers down. Over time, they become your true wealth ledger. The takeaway: the Zen agent's legacy isn't measured only in income, but in impact. It's the lives touched, the families protected, the communities strengthened. When you serve with wisdom, balance, and a servant's heart, you leave behind more than a book of business. You leave behind a story worth telling. That is the legacy of a sage. Closing words from the sage: you don't need to chase harder. You don't need to sacrifice your health or your family. You don't need to measure your worth by production charts. You need to serve first, live well, and trust that abundance flows from presence. This book is an invitation to step into a new way of being an agent and a new way of being human. Join the circle. Breathe with us each morning. Share your wins and lessons. Travel with us. Live with us. Together, we'll prove that success, serenity, and service can all belong in the same life. Work less, earn more, live better, be the Zen agent. Appendix: the Zen Agent Toolkit. Daily meditations and affirmations. Morning meditation, 5 minutes. 1. Sit comfortably, close your eyes. 2. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6, repeat 10 times. 3. On each inhale, calm, present, open. 4. On each exhale, stress out, peace in. Daily affirmations. I earn trust by listening deeply. I recommend only what serves my client's best interest. My wellness is my wealth. premium leads, premium service, premium life. I work fewer hours, but I live a bigger life. The net cost lens, quick worksheet. For each lead source, track 1. Lead cost, CPL. 2. Close rate percent. 3. Average commission. 4. Retention, months. 5. Referral, multiplier. Net value equals open parenthesis, close rate times commission, times retention times referrals, close parenthesis, minus lead cost. The cheapest leads often cost the most. The expensive ones usually make you free. The Senior Safeguard Pledge. My promise to you. 1. I will explain in plain language. 2. I will recommend the best fit, even if it pays me less. 3. I will not rush your decision. 4. I will document your doctors and prescriptions before advising. 5. I will give you my direct contact and answer it. 6. I will review your coverage annually. Signed, T. The 4-Hour Agent Day. 1. Hour 1. Power focus. Top 3 lead calls or client appointments. 2. Hour 2. Service, check-ins, follow-ups, retention. 3rd hour 3. Growth, training, learning, product updates. 4th hour 4. Outreach, community, networking, referrals, social presence. Then stop. Go live your life. The Orbit touch points. 30-day check-in. How's your plan working? Quarterly touch, email/postcard/newsletter. Birthday card, handwritten, personal. Annual review, before renewal season. Surprise and delight. Small thank you after referrals. The service compass. North. What does this client truly need? South. How can I simplify this for them? East. What keeps them secure tomorrow? West. What extra value can I give today? The legacy reflection. Once a month, ask yourself, who felt safer or calmer because of me this month? What impact did I make beyond commissions? If I stopped tomorrow, what would people remember? Write down your answers. They become your real wealth ledger. Final note from the Sage. Keep this toolkit close. Use it daily. It's more than checklists. It's a way of life. Work less, earn more, serve deeply, live fully, leave a legacy. That is the path of the Zen Agent. That gives us a complete toolkit appendix agents can actually use. Next, we can build the closing call to action for Orbit Inner Circle, daily meditations, group coaching, rallies. At this point, I believe you have a couple of things you will want to remember. This blank space so you can write them down. Quarterly rallies, in-person and virtual gatherings designed to recharge your energy, sharpen your skills, and strengthen your network. Learn, laugh, and grow with like-minded agents who live the Sage way. The annual cruise. Because success isn't just about income, it's about lifestyle. Each year we sail together for workshops in the morning, adventures in the afternoon, and sunsets with family and friends at night. A living example of what it means to work less and live more. Why join the club? Better clients. Learn how to attract and keep premium leads. Better life. Design your practice around family, health, and joy. Better community. Surround yourself with servant-hearted, like-minded professionals. Better legacy. Build impact that lasts beyond commissions. The Sage's promise. I won't ask you to work harder. I'll show you how to work wiser. I won't tell you to chase more. I'll show you how to attract better. I won't push you to sacrifice your family or your health. I'll show you how to make them your fuel. The Zen Agent life isn't meant to be walked alone. It's meant to be lived in orbit, with a circle that sharpens you, supports you, and celebrates you. Your next step. The book was the beginning. The inner circle is the journey. Come breathe with us each morning. Learn with us each week. Recharge with us each quarter. Celebrate with us each year. Together we'll prove what few believe but every sage knows. You can serve deeply, earn abundantly, and live beautifully. without losing your soul in the process. Join us. Step into orbit. Live as a Zen agent. About the author, J.R. Wheeler, the Sage. J.R. Wheeler, known widely as the Sage, has spent more than 5 decades building, coaching, and inspiring entrepreneurs, leaders, and professionals across multiple industries. From creating premium lifestyle brands to mentoring independent agents, his mission has always been the same: help people live their best lives by working smarter, serving deeper, and finding balance. As the founder of the Orbit Inner Circle, JR brings together insurance agents who want more than just higher commissions. He teaches them how to attract premium clients, serve with integrity, and design practices that support not only financial success, but also family, health, and legacy. A passionate advocate for wellness, JR integrates principles of sleep, nutrition, meditation, and movement into his coaching, because he believes true success flows from the inside out. His work blends practical business systems with timeless wisdom, offering agents a path to less work, more wealth, greater wisdom, and lasting well-being. When he's not speaking, coaching, or writing, JR enjoys traveling with family, creating community experiences, and helping others discover the freedom that comes from living as a Zen agent. The Sage's promise is simple: serve first, live fully, and let wealth and legacy flow as the natural byproducts. Key insight: cheap leads look safe but keep you trapped in the grind. Premium leads look expensive but set you free with better clients, higher trust, and massive lifetime value. The Zen Agent Net Cost Calculator. Formula: net profit per lead equals close rate times average commission times retention months times referral multiplier minus lead cost divided by total leads, FRAC, ein ext, close rate on times, I my text average commission, ein times, ein text retention months, ein times, on text referral multiplier, ein text lead cost, on text total leads. Example 1, cheap leads, CPL $50. 100 leads times $50 equals $5,000 spend. Close rate equals 6%, 6 sales. Average commission equals $500, $3,000 revenue. Retention equals 12 months, average, $36,000 value. Referrals equals 0.5 per client, 9 new clients, $4,500 revenue. Net profit equals $36,000 plus $4,500 minus $5,000 equals $35,500. Example 2, premium leads, CPL $200. 100 leads times $200 equals $20,000 spend. Close rate equals 30%, 30 sales. Average commission equals $500, $15,000 revenue. Retention equals 36 months, $540,000 value. Referrals equals 1 per client, 30 new clients, $15,000 revenue. Net profit equals $540,000 plus $15,000 minus $20,000 equals $535,000. The Sage's promise. I won't ask you to work harder. I'll show you how to work wiser. I won't tell you to chase more. I'll show you how to attract better. I won't push you to sacrifice your family or your health. I'll show you how to make them your fuel. The Zen Agent life isn't meant to be walked alone. It's meant to be lived in orbit, with a circle that sharpens you, supports you, and celebrates you. Your next step. The book was the beginning. The inner circle is the journey. Come breathe with us each morning. Learn with us each week. Recharge with us each quarter. Celebrate with us each year. Together, we'll prove what few believe, but every sage knows. You can serve deeply, earn abundantly, and live beautifully without losing your soul in the process. Join us. Step into orbit. Live as a Zen agent.